Hello, you soggy hooligans. It's TS Idiot here, performing for the dive-in in aid of the amazing charity Frank Water. So I've picked for you today about 5 minutes of water and wet-related poems. So here we go. My first one is a brand new one. I've never performed it before. It's about working in a primary school. Monday morning kettle gurgles, hot liquid gives me life as margarine meets toast. Last night was a late one and lessons don't plan themselves. Laptop on, keys tapping, lesson planning, headache hurting, coffee number 2 at 8 a.m. I leave the house. Past shops I can't enter, think of family that I can't see as I drive to teach the children whose parents work so hard. School gates gleam. Park the car, into school, kids of nurses, cleaners, bin men lining up to learn. A third the size of normal class, these tiny minds that understand the strange and anxious world. Friends from home wave over Zoom and wonder when things will be back to some kind of normal. Wash those hands, put bags on hooks, bums on chairs and open books. Today we're learning about ancient Greece, a civilization that collapsed. Jensen asks if our civilization has collapsed too, and I don't know how to give him an honest answer. Cool, my next one is about a man who I met in a swimming pool. It's called Racist Dave and his Speedos of Rage. I went swimming the other day and a racist was getting changed. I tried not to listen to what I knew wasn't true as he got out of his Speedos on the far right of the changing room. He said he wants to get rid of anyone who's not quite white, although he did enjoy that curry last night. He said he doesn't hate them, just wants them to stop stealing his job, let him get back to his spam sandwiches and tiny knob. I could hear him talking about nationalist power as he washed his bigoted bald head in the blackened shower. He went on and on and on with his vitriolic bollocks. I don't even know how, the whole time ironically wiping his arse with a Union Jack towel. I could see last night's curry, half digested in flecks on that flag. As he rolled it up into his sporty little bag, I could still smell his stink. And I thought, next time you go swimming, Dave, I hope you fucking sink. That was that one. Right, the next one is a poem about plastic. Because we love putting plastic in the sea. I eat plastic tasted pasta from a plastic pot. I eat sweets from plastic bags until my teeth rot, and when they do I'll get some more and they'll be made from plastic. When I have a baby it'll play with plastic food and I'll coat it in plastic so it is never nude. I keep my food in a plastic fridge and I hope that you do too. My favourite instrument is a plastic didgeridoo. I'm about to get ecclesiastic. I wish the whole damn world was made from plastic. Plastic house, plastic spouse, plastic mum with a plastic bum, plastic chair, plastic hair, I love plastic, I don't care. Plastic fish, plastic chips, I'll kiss you with my plastic lips. Plastic fun and plastic friends, plastic never ever 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 ends. I watch plastic looking people on a plastic TV. When I'm bored with my body I'll get plastic surgery. I wear the very best polyester pants and socks made from elastic. Oh, plastic, it's fucking fantastic. I'm a plastic enthusiastic, it's truly the only sound solution. So join the petrochemical revolution. Stick it in a turtle, stick it in the sea, stick it up you and stick it up me. It's plastic, it's fantastic. Plastic, plastic. Thank you. Don't actually stick plastic in a turtle because they don't like it and they would be sad. My next one is a poem I wrote in the shower at a campsite. And it's called Notes from the Campsite Shower. This is all from my book, my one-of-a-kind book called The World of Anal Dinosaurs. Right. Despite well-managed expectations, the overall experience was less satisfying than I'd hoped for. I was met with a lack of enthusiasm from the shower and questionable changes in temperature. A half-developed metaphor that ceased when I turned you off and on again. A solution that causes a fair amount of drama when I apply it to myself. Steam rose from pale limbs, proof of life, or at least the capacity to stand up. I share this space with a runoff from another man's sacred routine, sense of half-term spent in a wilderness of modern convenience. I tell myself that I will leave when you are weak again, meet manifest destiny of wet socks and panic. As usual, a fleeting purity fades all too soon as I take stock of soap and balm surroundings. Someone else's pubic hairs congregate in the drain, a mecca for the strands that someone had to spare. I exit the cubicle with a disappointing poem and their likeness on my mind. Cool, I'm going to do one more, I think. This is about my hometown of Torquay, which is nice until you have to live there. It's called a town called Torquay. Home, a town called Torquay, the English Riviera, a place where the young mums will scare you. The Riv, Torbados, a place where the local delicacy is a packet of quavers, birthplace of Agatha Christie. And I mean no disrespect, but a 100-year-old crime writer wasn't really a role model for 16-year-old me. Torquay, inspiration for faulty towers, a town filled with heinous hotels, a town that was ours. Local attractions include Living Coast, which is like a zoo, but the animals are damper. A town where the most popular pastime is getting wankered, where the old men snort grey phlegm into ragged handkerchiefs and the young men don't cry when they bleed. We've got fists and chips and cones, cocaine and methadone, a football team that always loses, 1,000 wives of unexplained bruises. This town is proud to be the home of WKD, with unemployment and liver disease higher than the rest of the region. Well, at least we're good at something. Torquay, a land where hook-scarred seals beg for remnant scraps of fish and chips and mothers queue for methadone scripts. Both are looking for acknowledgement. The town, the knowledge that they are needed. It's not something that I ever found here. Cool. Thank you. Love you lots. Have a lovely day. I've been T.S. Idiot and will continue to be so until I am destroyed.